Currently, I am at control.example.com. So from this machine, I want to connect to ansible1.example.com. How can I log in into that machine from this machine? This is something called remote connection. So you should know the remote username. We have already created a user on that machine. What is the name of that machine? ansible1.example.com. You can also use IP address, but we will use this one. So I am at this machine. From this machine directly I am going to connect to that machine. The moment I press enter, it will ask you, okay, this is the first time confirmation it asks. Yes. It is asking me the password. I have successfully logged in. So now you see I am in Ansible 1 machine. This is what I wanted from controller. I should be able to go to this machine and perform some tasks. So now Ansible user, which is we have already created, it is able to create an SSH connection, correct? But the problem is it is not passwordless. We have to provide password every time. Let's try one more time. I'm exiting and coming back. Now I'm back to controller.example.com. So let me go back again. Again, it is asking password. I don't want this. If there are 50 machines here, every time if I will keep on entering the password, that will not be in an automated way. So we want to set up passwordless SSH connection. Are you guys with me on this? We are able to connect to this machine and this machine with the help of a password. We are using SSH, remote username, @remote server name. But what we want to set up a passwordless SSH authentication. To do that, we have to create some keys. How we can create a keys? SSH keygen is a command with the help of which you will be creating a key. Let me show you how we can do that. I am on my controller machine. I am on my controller. You only have to do this passwordless SSH connection from your controller to all your machines. So what we can do, SSH-keygen. This will help us in creating the keys. Press enter. Keep on pressing the enter. That's it. So there are some private and public keys created in your machine for this. Okay, at this location, if I show you ls-la, this will list you the files which are in this folder. You see .ssh is created. I will go into this directory, cd.ssh. It has created 3 files. I'm going to share these files. This is the key which I'm sending to that device. Okay. So what I will do, I will just execute one command, SSH copy ID to this thing. From controller.com, you have to execute this command, SSH copy ID. I'm telling, copy the ID which I have created on this machine to this machine. The first time it will ask for the password when you are sending this. After that, you will see whenever you are trying to connect to that machine using SSH, it will not ask for the password. So it is asking for the password. Let me enter that. So now it is telling keys are added. So guys, remember, now when I'm trying to connect, right? See, initially it was asking me for the password. So now I have set up the passwordless authentication. So I am currently logging into that remote machine without the password. See, I'm coming back. Just press exit. Try one more time. SSH username @remote machine. exit. So I am at this machine. I have successfully created a passwordless authentication to ansible1.example.com by executing this command ssh copy id. The id keys which I have created, I am copying it to that remote machine. So now the same thing I will be doing with the machine number 2. So the first time it will ask you for the prompt, yes. Now it is asking you for the password. Every time you do SSH connection, it will ask you for the password because we are setting up the keys. So once you see this message, number of keys are added. It is telling you try that. So we have tried this Ansible connection, ansible1.example.com without a password. It worked. Now we are going to try this. This also works. Correct? I'm coming back. So I can see, I can create a passwordless SSH connection to ansible1.example.com like this without any password. At the same time, I'm able to create an SSH connection from my controller to Ansible 2 without any password as well. Okay. So this confirms that my setup is completed. I have set up everything here, set up everything here, set up everything here, and able to connect from this machine to these machines. Are you guys with me on this?